I cannot stand the way you look.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back, my beautiful soul tribe. My name is Catherine, and welcome to Queen Cancer Tarot channel. And we are going to get into your love reading for Cancer. But before we do that, I just want to welcome everybody and anyone who is new to the channel. Welcome. And also make sure that you guys hit that like button for me. And also, if you are new, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. It does help for your energy to flow through the readings that I am giving. Okay, so let's get started with the reading. I also do a giveaway, you guys, on this channel every month. For all of my subscribers, I am going to be going live to announce the winners. I was going to do it yesterday, but my energy levels kind of dropped. And I was like, nope, I'm going to wait until I have a bit more energy. And that sounds like it's going to be today. So, you guys, stay tuned. I will be going live to announce the winners for March. Okay. If you are interested in your monthly reading, no matter what sign you are, you can head over to my other channel, She Reads Tarot, and the link is below. I also have another channel, Tarot Talk Live. That link is below as well. Please go and support by subscribing to both of my other channels. All right. So before we get started, I did want to channel a message, something that I have been thinking about. It's kind of been on my mind for the past couple of days while I was channeling your energy in preparation for this message. And what came to me, and I did write this down: move at your own pace, Cancer. Be kind to yourself. You owe no one an explanation but God, okay, for keeping your peace, okay, for keeping your peace, okay, not letting it be taken away. And I feel like some of you are at a place where you're just getting your peace back, okay? You have been at a place where you have allowed someone to take your peace, or you've just been at a place where you've just really been in a lot of turmoil. You've just been really, by no fault of your own, you've just been in a situation and it has been tumultuous, and you are now at the end of that cycle, and you are wanting to protect that. Okay. So you may be in a situation where you have cleared away a lot of negativity, right? And things are starting to look up for you, right? But everyone in your life may not necessarily be on that same healing journey. And there may be some stragglers. I feel like for the most part, you have removed your energy, but I feel like there is still someone or some people that are hanging around your energy. I feel like whenever you're around these people, you find yourself walking on eggshells. You find yourself watching what you say, overthinking your feelings because someone else is overreacting, or someone else is being triggered by whatever it is that you have going on. I feel like you need to rest and rejuvenate, right? You are at a point where you're protecting your energy frequencies. You're not allowing people who are on a lower vibration to get too close to you because you don't want that to change your frequency. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're starting to step back. You're starting to not go out as much. You're starting to not, you know, be in places where you can't really control the environment so much. um you are, you know, definitely not inviting yourself around others energies, and you're scrutinizing those who are coming into your circle, right? So I feel like now is the time for you to take stock in yourself right now. I feel like you need to step back from others, right? Especially others who are requiring too much time and too much energy from you. All right. So, what we're going to do is, I want to focus on what your overall energy is, the challenge that you are currently facing, what effect this is having on you overall. And then we want to look at what is the advice for cancers. What does spirit have to say? All right. And then we will look at the outcome in the near future and in the distant future, okay, at the end of this reading. So let's start off with the overall energy here. All right. And we're going to look at what's the vibe here. What's going on with cancers right now? Tell us about Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the overall energy for Cancer? Please hit that like button for me if you have not already. Thank you. I appreciate you. It really makes a huge difference, you guys. It really does. All right. Overall energy for Cancer. All right. What is the overall? Whoa. Okay. A lot going on with that. Okay. So let's just see. What is the overall energy for Cancer, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the overall energy? I don't like the way those cards that came out so clunky, but I'll take it. Okay, so we have stagnant here. Whoops, there we go. Stagnant, wishful thinking, I felt like that was, you know, I just don't like the way that came out, y'all. But I'm going to take this. So in the reverse, we have family, toxic, and antisocial. Mm-hmm. Exactly what I said, you guys. Look at this. So, with stagnant here and wishful thinking, so there's some energy about someone who is not going anywhere, or there's a situation where you can't go any further with the situation. With wishful thinking, this is an energy of someone who is wanting a second chance, right? But this is a dead end situation. And it's like it's not going anywhere. There's no amount of forcing it to go anywhere. You know what I mean? It's like a relationship that has hit a dead end. And with wishful thinking, there's this energy of someone, could be your ex, could be someone that you're currently with. The relationship is stagnant, not going anywhere. You're wanting to move on, and this person is trying their best to revive the situation, or trying, they want a second chance, right? They want a second chance. They want to try to work things out with you, right? So there's energy of trying to move forward in a situation where you feel like it's a dead end. Family in the reverse here. Okay, this is someone who you were once very close to. You could have been married to this person. This could also be an energy of just someone that you lived with. This could be an energy of somebody that you were even related to, someone in your family. And there's an energy of not being tied to this person, or something has caused you to sever ties. With toxic in the reverse here, this card was once in the upright. So whatever this situation was with this person, it was toxic, but there's an energy of you, cutting ties here. We have antisocial here in the reverse. There's an energy wanting to be left out. Okay. This is definitely giving me vibes of, someone who is, hanging on to hope of, trying to hang on to a situation even after it's ended. And it's giving me vampire energy. It is. It's like someone who is weighing you down. I'm getting almost like the devil in reverse. It's like you trying to break free, or breaking free from someone who is trying to hold on obsessively in a situation. All right. Under the deck, we have consequences here. Okay. Consequences. So bad choices, games, and mixed signals here. And I feel with this energy here, I feel like you are sensing that this is karmic, or this was a karmic situation. I feel like you may have suffered some consequences from being in this situation, and you're realizing, like, that this is a dead end. You know that, there is no going forward with this person, right? Um, And it could be that you're suffering consequences of maybe giving this person mixed signals, or suffering consequences of like going back and forth, right? Playing with this person in a sense. There is a situation where, you've heard the saying, like, you don't want to play with people's feelings, or, like, just be careful who you play with, that type of energy. I'm getting that type of situation here. So let's look at the tarot messages here. So you're in an energy where, you're feeling like this is a dead end situation. This person is coming back around. Okay. And you have moved on. You have moved on. All right. So let's see. Tell me about stagnant here and wishful thinking. Stagnant and wishful thinking. stagnant and wishful thinking. Okay, so yeah, look, Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands. This is a situation where you have been through a lot. Okay, this isn't just something that has happened overnight. I feel like you have stuck it out. You have put in a lot of effort in this situation, and I feel like, you're realizing that things are not going to change. Under the deck, the Page of Wands here. Okay, so that Page of Wands represents an energy of someone who is just kind of ready to go. You're ready to go. You don't want to really, there's not any thinking. You're very, very anxious to get out of the situation. You've been there long enough. There's an energy of, I've been down this road, many, many, many times. Nothing seems to be changing, and you're just anxious to go. Like I say, you're just looking, I feel like, for peace right now. You are just wanting peace. Tell me about family in the reverse. Family in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit here. This is an energy of someone who is waiting on direction, or someone who is waiting. They are taking time out to really look at themselves in the situation. They're evaluating, you know, other people. They're evaluating themselves. They're evaluating where they fit into a situation. And they're not rushing. There's energy of, taking their time, being patient, waiting to see how this is going. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah, see, this is a decision. Look at this. We have the Two of Swords right behind it. We have the Four of Wands. So this was a decision to walk away from someone that you, oh, I'm sorry, Ten of Cups. Even more so, this is a family. This represents family. Friends, could be family situation, but this was an energy of someone that you were in a relationship. But with that Two of Swords, someone has made a decision to cut something out, to walk away. And they are waiting, right? They're waiting for direction. They're waiting to see how they fit in a situation before they make a move. Yeah. This could also represent an energy of, someone taking their time, investing in a situation, seeing how it was going to work out, or seeing how things were going to go. And after realizing that things were not going in a direction that you wanted, with that Two of Swords, making that decision, right, to walk away. Tell me about toxic in the reverse. Look, we got the Fool just came out in the reverse, y'all. This is an energy of not committing to this situation, right? Not committing to this toxic situation, not being involved in drama. You see what I'm saying? We have the Wheel of Fortune under the deck. This is all about change. This is also about moving on. Look, with the Ten of Swords, see, there's the energy of an ending, walking away from a situation, that is not served you, walking away from a situation that is an ending. Tell me about this antisocial in the reverse. Uh-oh. Interesting. So we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Again, I told you there's the energy of moving on and just finding peace, just wanting your peace, not being in your feelings, not feeling. Listen, this is on, but also not feeling bad about it. You see what I'm saying? Not feeling guilty about it, doing what is best for you. Under the deck, look, the Five of Swords. I told you this is all about mind games. Look, with the Nine of Swords here. And listen, with the Three of Wands, not feeling bad. This is an energy of you doing what is best for you. This is the King of Swords. You are making a decision. You are making a decision to do what's right for you. This is exactly what I said. This is all about justice. This is all about the law. This is also someone who is acting on authority and they are doing what they know to be the right thing, no matter who it hurts. It may seem cold. It may, you know what I'm saying? It may seem a little cold here, a little distant, but this person is doing what they know to be the right thing. You have the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I'm telling you right now, with the Six of Swords, this is an energy of you are leaving, even if it hurts someone else. You are doing what is best for you. Now, what is the challenge that you are going to face in this situation? I feel like with all of this, I feel like there's the energy of someone that's trying to make you feel bad or guilty in some way. That's why we had the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit, because I feel like you did take some time to, see if you were making the right decision. Like you waited. I feel like you even put it off. It's like you knew in the beginning with stagnant here. There's the energy of you knew that this was a dead end, but with wishful thinking, it's like, okay, I'll give it one last shot. You know, I'll see where my feelings are, and then we can move forward at the end of the day. Well, at the end of the day, you're still sitting here like this is a bad decision. Look, we even have blocked here. You see what I'm saying? And masked. There's the energy of, look, with burned bridges. It's like there's no sense in hiding the fact that it's over. There's no sense in hiding the fact that this bridge is burned. Consequences and blocked. It's like you already know deep down that this is a bad decision, that there's no sense in playing games with this person. There's no sense in giving mixed signals, making them feel like there's going to be at the end of the day, when intuitively you know that walking away from this situation is the best thing you could possibly do. Do you see what I'm saying? Not stringing them along. Let's see, what is the challenge here? What is the challenge for Cancer? What is the challenge for Cancer in this situation? Holy Spirit. Look, look, look. We have family with jackass and secrets. Family with jackass and secrets. Underneath the deck, police station. And then we have ashamed, guilt, embarrassed, and in the wrong. And then we have my way under the deck. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. So I feel very strongly that in this situation, and this could have been a situation where you were committed to someone and they kept secrets, or there was some secret that would, when it got out, it made you feel like a complete jackass for staying with this person so long. This could be a situation where you put forth all your efforts because this person made you feel so guilty. They made you feel some type of way about you abandoning them, leaving them, walking out. But if you don't, I feel like this person is going to do something, Cancer, and it is going to make you feel like, why didn't I listen to my intuition? You see what I'm saying? With police station, ashamed my way. Again, I feel like something is going to happen. It's almost like be on the lookout for this person to embarrass you. Be on the lookout for this person to do something that is so selfish, so arrogant, Cancer, so nasty that it is going to make you feel like a complete and utter jackass for allowing this person to come back into your circle. Period. And that is going to be the challenge. If you stay with this person out of guilt, or if you allow this person to stay in your energy out of, you know what I'm saying, not standing up and controlling your peace, it's going to, like, I feel like it's going to come back on you. It's going to bite you in the butt, right? It's going to bite you in the butt here. Tell me about this challenge here. Okay, we got all kinds of. So we have the Six of Pentacles here, and we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so things being one-sided, someone from the past that's coming back around, and we have the Page of Pentacles. This talks about recognition, or you recognizing uh, something, or someone taking some action, and you are recognizing or seeing something for what it is. Under the deck, we have the Hanged Man with the Eight of Swords and the Two of, with the Judgment card, I'm telling you right now, and the Strength card with the Ten of Wands. Okay. Okay. And we had the star underneath it all. So this is something that you're going to be divinely guided, or something that is going to be revealed. Okay. You're going to be seeing something. There's going to be a spotlight on the situation. And for me, I feel that Hanged Man energy, this is all about waiting for something, someone who's waiting for something. And I feel like that Eight of Swords represents something that has been blocked, or something that you couldn't see. It's almost like you were waiting for something to happen, waiting for the shoe to drop. And now we have this Two of Cups situation right underneath this Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's some sort of recognition of some sort of relationship, right? There's some sort of relationship or a bond. It is going to cause an awakening. You have the Judgment card here. So first we start with the Six of Pentacles. This is an energy of things being one-sided. You know, it's like either you have all the information you need, or you don't have any of the information that you need, right? I feel like there's an energy of waiting on something. And with that Hanged Man, that also gives me indication of waiting. And now that the wait is over, you're going to have enough to make a final decision. With the Eight of Swords, Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Someone is coming back around, but they're hiding something, or there's something that they're trying to block or trying to keep you from seeing here. With the Strength card here, again, there's the energy of being held back or someone holding something back. We have the Page of Pentacles here. There is going to be some information that you are going to be getting, but with that Ten of Wands here, it is going to be overwhelming. With this Ten of Wands, it is going to be a heavy burden. It's going to be something you're going to struggle with. And with that Two of Cups, again, this is some sort of a relationship or a connection or some sort of a partnership or some sort of a love situation, but it's going to cause a burden, right? It's going to cause a burden. And again, the strength card is all about holding back or being held back. The Eight of Swords, again, not seeing something or being blocked. Or this could also being stuck in a situation because you're waiting. You're stuck in a situation. You feel like you don't have all the information you need. But I feel like you knew. There's energy of stagnant and wishful thinking. You knew that this was a dead end, but you just were hoping that things would change, right? But again, I feel like that's that trap of falling into that situation where it's like you're not listening to intuition, or you're allowing, someone to make you second think or guess, or, any of that when it comes to your peace, trying to make you feel guilty about your decisions. So, what effect is this having on Cancers? What effect is this having on Cancer? Holy Spirit, input and guidance. Ready for guidance. What love message do you have for Cancers? And what effect is this having on Cancers? Okay. It's got you all over the place. It's got you all over the place. And this Mercury retrograde can be a very stressful time, anxious, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the things are coming to the surface and it's like you don't have any control over it. So it just seems like it's spilling over. Okay. So we have present and we have held. And present or present and held. May you sense each shiver of the surf. May you sense each shiver of the surf. Present. So it's almost like being in the present, feeling all the feels. I think I did a reading about this the other day. It's about you allowing yourself to feel all of the emotions as they come up, not ignoring your feelings. Again, I feel like this is definitely what the effect is, that it's having on you. It's causing you to really tune in to your emotions, to how you feel, not getting confused about what others are feeling right now. And I feel like this is also a time where you're, understanding that Six of Pentacles, again, that's all about things being very one-sided. Like, this is a decision that I need to make, right? I need to base this on my feelings, what I'm feeling and thinking, not what someone else is feeling and thinking. It's all about you. And then we have held here. May you feel the ocean's caress. Again, this is all about feeling. Okay. It's all about feeling. And it says being held. May you feel the ocean's caress. So all of your emotions are caressing you. There's an energy of feeling your emotions is going to be very, very soothing and cathartic for you. Why am I hearing people shooting? That is so annoying. People are so annoying. Okay. As soon as it gets warm outside, it's like they start doing stupid things. Fireworks like in March. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, so again, I feel like this is all about you feeling your emotions, not turning off your intuition. Do you see what I'm saying? Sensing all the senses, feeling all the feels. Under the deck, compassion. May you tend to the suffering. And space. May your heart and scope expand. Now, this is under the deck. So I feel that when it comes to others' emotions and feelings and having compassion, I feel like that is all good and well, but I feel like you need to do it in your own space. I feel like it's not a time for you to take others' energies on, right? Because they start to want to take over. Do you see what I'm saying? But now I feel like it is a very important time for you to focus on your needs, your feelings, you know what I'm saying? Your thoughts, your intuition. You need to be able to lean into that. It's okay to feel for others. It's okay to think about others and, care for others. But sometimes there's the energy of, you just really need to be in your own space. You don't need to have a lot of people hanging around and causing a lot of additional vibrations when it comes to you, right? Because I feel like now is a very important time. I feel like others are in need of the strength and the poise that you have when you're in situations like this. I feel like you are a very good teacher or counselor. I feel like you motivate others. And I just feel like having others' vibrations all around you is going to somewhat taint that energy. That's why I see you in hermit mode. You see what I'm saying? Because it is time for you. I feel like a time of separation. Let's see here. Talking about present and held here. With compassion and space, present and held. So we have the moon, and look, we have the 7 of Wands, and it's in the reverse. Now, the 7 of Wands in the reverse can reflect an energy of someone who is being submissive, right? They are yielding, but with that moon energy, okay, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting the cameras moved over a little bit. But that moon energy, Piscean energy, this is giving me an energy of someone who is being a little more elusive, right? They're being very elusive, right? They're not, especially at a time when they're feeling vulnerable, when they are being very submissive, there's energy of not letting people know, not letting people know. So that could also be a very good reason for you to, be alone at this time, because you are in a very vulnerable period. I feel like feeling a lot of emotions or going through a lot of emotional changes where, you know, you're making decisions and really honing into how you feel in a situation. I feel like it's time for you when you get in that situation, Cancers. I feel like a lot of us tend to get very secretive, very elusive, because we don't want people getting all into our space when we are vulnerable or in that vulnerable energy here. All right, under the deck, see, we have the Three of Pentacles followed by the Death card. See, when we are going through changes, I feel like there's energy, and here we go, we have the Star. So there's that sense of being divinely guided or being or looking for answers. I feel like there's energy of wanting to take that time and really allow spirit to, you know, work with you. I don't feel like it's not like you want to shut others out. I just feel like when you're going through this change, you know, people are going to want to be around you because you do motivate others. Do you see what I'm saying? With the Star here and the Three of Pentacles, I'm just seeing an energy of people are looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at you as a guide, you know, through tough times or difficult situations. And, you know, it can be you, it's hard. There's like a balance of energy when it comes to this with you. See, with compassion and space, once again, there's the energy of it's okay to be compassionate towards others. It's okay, Cancer, to be there and available to guide others, to give good advice. But sometimes, Cancers, we have to have our space. We need to protect our energy. We just have to, because we are so intuitive, because, you know, our crown chakras, you know, need to be in a certain state in order for us to even get those spiritual downloads. You know what I'm saying? And if we have too much that's clouding our crown chakra, we're not going to be able to read that intuitive and messages. You know, they're not going to be able to come through the way we need them to come through. You see what I mean? So, yeah, being compassionate, but sometimes having to do it from a distance, not apologizing for that, not needing to be sorry, right? So, what is the advice for Cancers in this time? Let's get some angel messages for you. Look at the angel deck and our energy deck here. Just see what comes out. We have archangels that are in this deck here. Definitely getting crown chakra, so we may see what comes out there. What is the advice? Okay, already we got it's up to you. What is the advice for Cancer? So we have the thinking man. Look at that, number 46. Again, there's an energy of, you know, that crown chakra. I'm getting that energy of, you know, needing to be able to think clearly, and it is up to you. I feel like there's a lot of power behind these two statements. I feel like, again, you are the messages that you need to get, or the information that you process, it comes from within. You see what I mean? So you have to protect that, that vessel. You have to protect that frequency. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you. Look, we have abundance here. We have abundance. I feel like you are very, very powerful. This is also giving me intuition. This is giving me divine feminine energy, Empress energy. No need to worry. Now, didn't I tell you at the beginning of the message, I felt like there's an energy of a lot of anxiety. Do you see what I'm saying? A lot of stress. But I don't feel like that is energy that is coming from you. I feel like that is taking on energies that are around you, right? And because you need to be in that energy of not worrying about things, you know what I'm saying? You need to really protect your energy because you are such an empath, you know, and you tend to take on the energy of those that are around you. You need to be careful being around others who are, you know, constantly putting you in stressful situations or people who are toxic. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be careful of that. We have blooming abundance under the deck, okay? And look, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, number 36, coming through. And we have rest and rejuvenation. Look at this. This is all about taking a time out. This is also an energy of getting your space. I'm getting Four of Swords coming through. This is all about peace, right? This is also about meditating and, you know, getting within yourself, all right? Proper rest. 1 + 9, I'm getting 19. 1 + 9 is 10. This is 1. This is giving me an energy of being being within, all right? Looking within to get whatever strength and whatever guidance you need. And if you have to go in a different direction, look at this. You have choose a different direction and you have recovery. Once again, you got rest and rejuvenation and recovery, and all of that represents Four of Swords. All of this represents Four of Swords, which represents peace. And if we have choosing a new direction, this is telling me that this means you're going your own separate ways. This means that sometimes you're going to have to tell people bye bye for a little while, especially if they just refuse to give you peace. Sometimes people just want to be around you because they just soak in your energy. It's like an energy vampire. And if that person is in a negative, depressing energy, it is going to affect you. I don't care if that person doesn't say 5 words to you. You see what I'm saying? Just the energy or the frequency that that person is in by itself is enough to affect you. Okay. So, what is the outcome here for Cancers? What is the outcome? And we'll look near future and distant future here. What is the outcome for Cancer? What is the outcome for Cancer in the near future? What is the outcome in the near future? Well, we have paradise here. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. All right. And this is looking like a palm tree. I'm getting vacation. So some of you may be planning a vacation. You may be planning a trip somewhere to get away. This talks about oneness here. All right. So once again, there's an energy of taking time out. Again, paradise is all about Four of Swords. This is about rest, rejuvenation, and recovery. I'm definitely seeing some of you booking a trip or getting away. And it says this, it's up to you, and it's got recovery here. Choose a new direction, and it's going to be somewhere where there's no worry. You're going to be able to get some rest in this place where you're going. There's also an energy of not thinking, having to think so much. So there's going to be somewhere where you're going to be taking a vacation. Some of you are going to be taking off work. Okay. Hello. Some of you are going to be taking a vacation or taking some time away. Now, with the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, talks about intimacy and creativity, right? So that is what this card implies. And it talks about you getting creative, okay? Letting yourself getting to some area of self expression, starting a new project or something that is going to, you may have some sort of a more creative approach to something, right? This also talks about the energies or the closeness of others are flowing more freely, or you nurturing yourself, being able to flow freely and nurturing yourself. And that's kind of what I'm getting here with intimacy. This is all about intimacy. It's up. Chakra Archangel Ariel is coming in to remind you that you are able to do things on your own. 36 is the number 9. This is a period of you standing up on your own. This is also a period of satisfaction and being happy and fulfilled, right? Having all of what you need and getting it from within. We have blossoming abundance. We have abundance here. We have you recovering, you know what I'm saying? And the thinking man with paradise. Like you're going to take some time out so that you can think, get your mind right and all of that. So that is what's coming in the near future. So what is happening in the distant future for you? Tell us about Cancer. What is happening in the distant future? So we have mask here. Okay, so this is an energy of hiding. Okay, not showing your true feelings, so hiding, not coming out here. Under the deck, look, coffin or the death card. Changing, endings bringing new beginnings, and a transition phase. So I feel like in the distant future, I feel like in the future, there's the energy of you. I feel like growth here is all about you learning how to really protect yourself. This is you learning how to protect your energy, learning how to like guard your heart. Okay. It's not about hiding from people, but more so hiding away, hiding yourself, especially when you're going through. See, we have the snake here. Look, we have the snake looking over your shoulder, freeing yourself from obsession and obsessive people. This is it. This is all about you being able to liberate or free yourself from people who are hanging on when you are going through changes or when you are going through ascension periods. You know what I'm saying? So, this is all about growth. This is all about you being more mature and definitely learning how to be by yourself. Okay. How to be by yourself and how to be in a good place when you are. Do you see what I'm saying? What a beautiful reading, Cancers. I hope that you all resonate with the message, okay? Let me know in the comments. And also make sure you guys have hit that like button for me. And I will see you guys when I go live to announce the monthly winners. Everything that I give away giveaway, and the monthly giveaway is in the description box below. So if you guys are a winner and I call your name, you are able to choose one of those prizes. And all you have to do is email me to claim your prize, you guys. I don't go looking for you. So make sure that you tune in to the live or check out the post that I will be posting on the community board or community page to announce the winners. Okay. I love you guys so much. Take care of each other, and I will see you on the next reading. Bye.
I cannot stand